Hi Gemini, welcome to your mid-July tarot reading. This is Tessa, and you're watching Tessa's Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Well, I am still in Las Vegas, and things have been very stressful lately. I'm actually filming this from my room in my grandma's house. I was originally in the living room with some of the previous videos for this phase, and then I moved into the bedroom because I was like, I just need my space, I need my peace. I feel like it's been a really long time since I was able to film a tarot reading 100% by myself, you know, like just me by myself doing my thing. I'm definitely one of those people who needs her own space, her own like place where she could just do her work and breathe and just get into it. A lot of distractions, so many distractions going on, and you gotta take a break, you know, you gotta just be able to take a deep breath, take some time for yourself, get back to doing the things that you really love doing. And I love doing these YouTube videos so much. And just getting in front of the camera and talking and kind of seeing what's going on with everybody, what's going on with energies, the current energies in our vicinity, in our solar system, energies going on with the zodiac signs, and there's so many energies happening right now. Like, I'm not going to get all astrological and get into the depths of all the different planetary things happening, but even things that are just happening in our world right now. So many different causes, so many different fights, so many different things that are just coming to the surface, and you know, emotions are getting stirred, and I'm feeling it and other people are feeling it, and you know, it is so like this whole process, everything that we're all going through, it's so important. It's really big, and it's really important for the future. You know, it's really important for the future, so we have to do everything we can to stay grounded, to stay centered, to, you know, just kind of like try to be as authentic to your true self and to who you are as you possibly can be, while also, you know, fighting for a cause and fighting for what you believe is right. So with that being said, I do want to tell you a little bit about what this special edition tarot reading is going to be about, because this is a special reading that I am doing with a very particular tarot spread that I created myself on Instagram, and I created it as a way to promote what I'm going to start as like personal readings. So I want to create like a business online where I will be able to do personal readings for you guys. But until that actually happens and I'm able to create that platform online, I am doing, I decided to create something for Instagram only. So if you are interested in a personal reading with my 11 card tarot spread that I do have promoted on my Instagram, go follow me on my Instagram. I'm posting my link or my name down in the description box below. So all you have to do is follow me and send me a message and say, hi Tessa, I'm interested in a personal reading, and I will put you on my list and I will get a personal reading out to you. They are free, so I don't know how long they're going to be free for, but at the moment they are free, and you have the ability to donate at the end, and you can just kind of give me feedback and just kind of let me know, like, you know, what you thought and if it resonated. So that's what I have. So this particular spread I am doing for the zodiac signs on YouTube. It's the only time I'm probably going to do it, and it's just kind of a way to show you exactly what my personal readings are going to be about for this particular spread. Maybe in the future I'll create more. But yeah, so for this one, it's an 11 card spread. It's called Ascension Tarot. It uses all the different astrological planets in our solar system to look at the different energies that are going on in your life right now, to look at all the different aspects of your life, and to just kind of like pinpoint exactly what's happening in each one of them. Your 11th card is your Earth card. That is the card that's in the center. Everything else is circled around it. And I call this your wild card, because this is the card that is really going to help you center yourself so you can face any challenge, so you can face the challenges that you face. It's going to help you stay centered so you can kind of take on all these other energies and all these different things that are kind of going on in your life. Okay, so that's kind of like your wild card. Okay, so the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to pull one card at a time. We're going to go around the circle. We're going to talk about each and every planet and each and every tarot card. I like doing it this way because it allows me to go on the journey with you guys instead of like seeing the final outcome, instead of seeing what's up ahead before I even get started. You know what I mean? So I like going on the journey with you guys, okay? So we're going to start with your Sun card, okay? And I do want to show you the Sun card because I think this guy is so freaking cool. He is so cool. It's probably, in all honesty, along with the Pluto card, it's probably my favorite. You know, to be honest with you, all the cards are really cool. I'm not gonna lie, they're all really cool, but the Sun card is especially cool. So the Sun is going to represent what your soul yearns to achieve on a spiritual level. Okay, it's kind of like your, yeah, what I just said. I was thinking of a different way to say it, but I think that's pretty clear. Okay, so for your Sun card, we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, and remember these are current energies, so they can change, all right? And it's also general readings, okay? But so for the Five of Pentacles, we have the Mercury. We have Mercury in Taurus. So basically, okay, so what I'm seeing, what I'm sensing is that it's like, I think that it's like your soul reaches its kind of like this deep desire to be able to help other people. It's kind of like, how do I explain it? It's kind of like your soul is, your soul has a lot of compassion. You have a lot of compassion and deep empathy and sympathy for people who are less fortunate, for people who don't have as much as you have. You feel a very kind of deep compassion for this. And I feel like there's something to that. I feel like you might feel a sense of obligation, or like there's a deep part of you that does feel a sort of spiritual kind of calling towards getting involved with some kind of institution that can help these people, whether it's charity work or you creating through your own job and through your own company or whatever, through your own means, a way to like give people jobs, or to give people who are struggling something to rely on and something to believe in. That's what I'm seeing. And I don't know, I mean, this could be, I don't necessarily think this is a specific message for somebody. I feel like this is, I feel like this is what's going on. Okay, so this is kind of like your spiritual, something that's deep within you, that you feel, that maybe you don't even really are aware of. And remember, especially with this particular Ascension Tarot spread, it does deal a lot with the unconscious, the subconscious, things that are really deep within us that we're not even completely aware of. Okay, so let's move on to your Moon card, because I do have a 30-minute limit with these particular videos, because when I record it on my phone, it takes forever to upload onto YouTube. So we are going to do this in under 30 minutes. So your Moon card, the next card, it's going to deal with your feelings, your insecurities, your fears, and things that you kind of hide from the world that you don't share with others. Okay, so for your Moon, we have the Four of Swords. which is Jupiter in Libra. Okay, so you're a little, you know, you take on a lot and you're a little sensitive when it comes to um, time that you spend by yourself. It's almost like it's almost like when you spend time for yourself to recuperate, to relax, to meditate, to just kind of get away from everything, it's almost like you feel guilty, or you feel like you're not doing enough, or you feel like you're um, being selfish or something like that. That's really interesting. I don't know why you guys feel that way. But so this is something that you're sensitive about. It's like you don't feel like it's like you don't think that you just taking the time for yourself to just put down the things that you're working on, you know, to just kind of get away from everybody, to just close your eyes and meditate and just breathe. It's almost like you don't feel like it's worth it, or you don't feel like you're accomplishing anything. You don't feel like you're bettering yourself or you're bettering the world by doing that. But that's such an important part of our growth. That might be something that you need to overcome. Okay, so let's move on to Mercury. Mercury is going to be the planet of your communication. I definitely see this as your communication style at this point in time. You know, thought processes, the intellect, how you think about information. So this is your communication style right now. And we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, Jupiter and Pisces. Okay. So yeah, so your communication style right now is very like, you know, you just want to be positive. You want to think positive. You want to go out into the world and like spread positivity. You want to act like everything is okay and everything is great. And people's dreams can still come true. This is a wish fulfillment card. So you're kind of like presenting yourself verbally, intellectually, like, you know, we're all gonna be okay, you know, and everything is gonna be all right. And our dreams are gonna come true, and we can enjoy life, and things can be fun. And yeah, you're just in that, you're just kind of in that element of spreading positivity, in all honesty. That's exactly what I'm seeing. So moving on to Venus. Venus is going to be your love language. So that's the planet of love, affection, relationships, beauty. So let's see what your love language is all about right now. The Ace of Cups. See, this totally goes off of that Nine of Cup energy. The Ace of Cups. This is like, this is new beginnings in love, okay? So you could be really, really, really trying to just like approach everything with like a new zest for life, a new kind of like zest, a new inspiration, like spreading beauty and love and compassion, and just like, you know, you just want to exude that, you know? And that could be why maybe you feel kind of bad when you take time for yourself. Because you feel like the world just needs love right now. It's like you just feel like everybody just needs love. Everyone just needs more love right now. And you just want to spread that love, like unconditionally, all around you. Yeah, totally. Okay, so moving on to your Mars card. Your Mars is going to be, sorry, I didn't show you the Venus one or the Mercury one, but Mars is going to represent your most instinctual drives, okay? This is very much rooted in, a lot of the times it's so deeply rooted that we're not even completely aware that this is something that can potentially cause us to lose control, okay? Because Mars is very, very groundbreaking. It's a very kind of like warlike kind of energy, okay? So this is something that kind of like, that can trigger you in a way that, you know, you might feel like you're losing control of yourself. But this is like, this is something that you're driven by very deeply. It's a very, very instinctual, passionate, deep kind of drive. All right, so the Five of Cups, Mars in Scorpio. Interesting. So I think the reason why you like to spread so much unconditional love, it's almost like this this like cycle between two sides of you. It's kind of like, you know how this feels. You know, and a lot of the times you feel like you can't even control it when you get this way. When you become sad and disappointed and just really like down on yourself because of like how things have turned out in your life, you know, you kind of like put yourself in these emotions and you kind of wallow in them. But, and it almost feels like you can't really control it when that does happen. When you do feel the depths of these types of emotions, it's kind of like it takes time for you to get out of it, and it takes time for you to really like pull yourself up. But when you do pull yourself up, you want to spread that love. You don't want other people to feel that way. So it's like you compensate those negative feelings that you feel with all this love, and wanting to give all this love. But I do feel like when you get into these kind of, you know, more negative emotions, it's almost like it like sucks you in, like you can't control it, and you have to pull yourself out of it. So that's what I'm getting there. Moving on to Jupiter. So the planet Jupiter, this is going to represent your belief structure, your philosophies. Yes, it symbolizes education, travel, things like that. But I definitely see this as kind of like your worldview right now, you know, kind of like how you, like what are your belief structures? What is your kind of view of everything right now? Your view of the world, your beliefs. The Fool card, Uranus. Okay, so your worldview right now is it's kind of like childlike. You know, there's kind of like this innocence, you know, like, oh, life is an adventure, kind of like that. Like I feel like your belief structure, your system of being in the world is very much kind of like rooted in like life is an adventure, life is supposed to be fun, we're supposed to just be learning as we go, you know, we should be exploring, we should be you know, just kind of like having faith. We should just not be thinking so much about everything and just kind of live, you know, like just live. You know, that's kind of what I'm feeling there. Moving on to Saturn. Your Saturn is going to represent work, social status, government, society, where you stand on all of that. Okay, the Moon card. Ooh, okay. Okay, so I'm kind of sensing that this is not really a topic you'll even like to talk about right now. I feel like you don't even want to talk about this right now. Where, like, your views on all that. It's kind of a touchy subject. It's kind of a touchy subject. All right. I don't know. All right. All right, Gemini, we're not going to go there. I'll respect it. Okay, so for the next card, it's going to be Uranus, the next planet. This is big changes. Big, big, big changes. Uranus is all about reform, change, world change, government change. Very future thinking. All about the future. Social reform, equality. Okay, Uranus is big changes that are happening right now in your life. Let's take a look here. The Justice card. Yep, out of your control. Totally out of your control. Maybe that's why you don't like to talk about it. Maybe you don't like to talk about things that are not in your control. Ooh, Gemini. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, yes, those are some big changes happening. Justice, social justice, racial justice, fighting for what is right, bringing things back into balance. The world is very much out of balance right now, and these are big changes happening. We're trying to get things back into balance. Things are trying to get back into balance, and but it's almost like this is happening around you, and it's like, okay, you're you're trying to bring things back into balance your own way, like using love and stuff like that. You know, you're not really following the majority here. But it's affecting you. It's affecting you. It's affecting you on the inside. It's affecting you on a deeper level. You're not really talking about it with a lot of people. Okay, let's move on to Neptune. So Neptune is going to be your dreams. Neptune's going to represent dreams, illusions, fantasies, mysticism, other realms, the multi-dimensional realms of the universe. Like, what are your dreams? What are your visions for yourself, for the future? Three of Cups, pretty simple. You know, you just like to have a good time. I like that. I like that. It's a very down-to-earth dream. You know, it's very accessible. So, Three of Cups is Mercury in Cancer. It's all about having a good time with your friends, and that's totally makes sense for you guys. It's about having a good time with your friends, enjoying life, enjoying each other's company, enjoying love, light, beauty, time spent with the people that you feel a connection with. All right. Those are your dreams. I like it. I like it. Very down to earth. All right. So you're just like, as long as you're having a good time with your friends and you're enjoying life and there's happiness around you, it's kind of like you're good. For the most part. For the most part. Okay, let's get into Pluto. This is going to be your power struggle. I love the Pluto energy because it just smacks you in the face with the truth. Doesn't care, lets you deal with it on your own. Here's the truth. And you just gotta deal with it. So Pluto's gonna represent your power struggles. Okay, your power struggles. You have the Page of Pentacles. Earth on Earth, direct earthly manifestation of the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know. You might need to learn how to manage your money a little bit better. That might be one of your biggest struggles. Your biggest struggles. It's like you want to pretend like you have all the money in the world. You want to act and project and pretend like you can do it all. You can travel, you can give, you can do everything, but that might not be the case. So with the Page of Pentacles, it definitely seems like maybe you just need to learn. You need to take the time to learn how to manage your money a little bit better. And your finances and all that. That could be a power struggle because especially if you love that feeling of being able to have enough money to give. And that could definitely be why your sun is the Five of Pentacles over here. It's kind of like that's your spiritual calling. It's kind of like you feel like you will feel spiritually fulfilled when you can really truly embrace the value of money fully within the realm of being able to take care of yourself, but also to have it maybe for others if they need it. Something like that, okay? So that's also your power struggle a little bit there. Okay, let's see what your Earth card is. Your Ascension card, your Wild card. What is going to bring it all together for you? Here, one more little shuffle. Four of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I'm really seeing these three cards right over here. The Four of Pentacles. This is the Sun in Capricorn. This is the Sun in Capricorn. This Five of Pentacles. This Five of Pentacles in your Sun position. This Page of Pentacles in your Pluto position. And this Four of Pentacles in your Earth position. I feel like are very, very much related to each other, okay? So basically, the thing that is going to help you with everything, literally everything, it's your wild card, is to like, it's to really, really take the time to sit down with what you have. To take a look at everything that you have, your possessions, your finances, where you're at with your money, where you're at with your savings, where you're at with that extra change that you are able to spend, where you're at with all of that. Really take a look at it. Really evaluate your situation. Take the time to do that. And then it's going to help you. And then make a plan, and then figure out what you're going to do, what your next step is. That is what is going to take you down the path so you can really tackle all the different things that are happening here. So you can enjoy life with friends, so you can figure out why work and that part of your life is kind of a tender subject. To figure out how you can help others if you do want to help others. So you can travel, so you can show your love, you know, like it's all connected. It's all very, very much part of the ebb and flow of everything, okay? So this is the trick, and this is your wild card. This is your wild card. Sun in Capricorn, okay? Knowing exactly, sitting down and knowing exactly what you have going on. Exactly. Okay, and then that way you'll feel more in control. You'll feel more in control of everything. Okay, you'll be able to make decisions, having more clarity with where you're at. That's what I have for you, Gemini. This is your Ascension reading, okay? I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.